Hey yo, what is problem with you though? Kerokerostudio back for a new Wi-Fi battle, and it's been since November. It's been since before ORAS came out since we've done a UU Wi-Fi battle. It's been so insanely long since we touched UU. And UU used to be one of my favorite tiers, but I got so mixed up with OU because all the new megas, I want to try them out, so we're back for a new classic UU Wi-Fi battle. We're here with an old X and Y team that I just used in the UU Showdown session the other day. With Mega Aggron, Blastoise, Haxorus, Florges, Goodra, and Darmanitan. The only difference is that my Goodra is calm and not modest. It doesn't have Draco Meteor, it has Dragon Pulse, because this is my in-game Goodra. Well, not in-game Goodra, but it's the Goodra I have, not the Goodra I have on Showdown, so I'll work on getting a modest one with Draco, but either way, before this battle begins, we also have to shout out to the Facebook group, Pokemon Trainer Syndicate, because I am now an admin on there. And I'll leave a link to the group on the description, but please go check that group out. It's amazing. They do giveaways, we do Wi-Fi battles, they do basically everything. The giveaways are daily freaking giveaways. And I mean, it's just a fun group. Everyone's nice in there. Go check it out. If you're looking for a nice group on Facebook to talk about Pokemon, play Pokemon, maybe you can participate in a few giveaways. Just go check it out. Just join. No, we're a nice group. We're a nice group of people. Either way, this is a new battle against one of my best friends, TheMuddySwampert. His link will also be in the description. But without any further ado, let us just jump into this Wi-Fi battle. I am hyped for it. So let's please show some support in the comment section down below. Let's try to hit 10 likes. If we cannot, that's okay too. Either way, let's jump into this. So starting this battle off against Dorian, I'm going to lead off with all of that, my Darmanitan. He's going to lead off with his Hydreigon, which has Hydreigon's probably Scarf, but I'm not sure, so I'm hard switching out of there. I'm not even taking a chance to U-turn because I don't want to take an Earth Power or a Draco Meteor or a Dragon. I don't want to take anything from that Hydreigon, so I'm going to hard switch out. He also scared my Darmanitan as he hard switches out into his Comfort Gregus. I switch out into my Florges, which is not a good switch out for him, so I can Toxic that, so he's hard switches out into his Nidoking. Predicts the Toxic doesn't affect the Nidoking, so I'm going to have to switch out. And I'm going to have to go into my Goodra, because that is my special tank, who can easily combat Nidoking, take his stab, most likely Life Orb to Earth Power, and say, please, King Henry, can I have another? Either way, after all the switching, he has to switch out into Milotic, as I go with the Dragon Pulse to do as much damage as I can to the Nidoking. I knew he was going to switch out, that's why I didn't go with the Ice Beam. So I went for the safe Dragon Pulse. I wasn't honestly sure what he wanted to switch into there, because I mean, nothing on this team really wants to take a Dragon Pulse, and now it can also follow with a Thunderbolt to hopefully get a Paralyze, but I don't get a Paralyze as he actually is packing Dragon Tail. I was not expecting Milotic to have Dragon Tail. I'll be completely 100% honest, my Milotic runs Mirror Code. But I forget that my Milotic is a very odd set, so it's going to drag me out into Levy, which I mean, I'm pretty fine with that because Dragon Tail won't affect me, so he probably won't go into it. He won't use it since it won't affect the Fairy type, and I can hard switch out into Goodra, hopefully trying to catch him on the switch, but he does go with the Recover. So I was also hoping that he hard switch into Nidoking to hopefully not take another Toxic, but he stays in with Milotic, so I mean, I don't really have much for Milotic on this team, so I'm gonna have to hard switch back into hard switch back into Florges is what I'm trying to say. Sorry, Levy, for mistaking you for my Goodra, as he's gonna go to the Dragon Tail, but it doesn't affect me. And now this is when the shenanigans come into play. This is where a little bit of some stuff happens. I'm gonna go with the Wish, expecting him to switch out into the Nidoking, which he doesn't switch out. He actually predicts me to go back into Goodra and the Dragon Tail. So I'm like, okay, I'll stay in and use Toxic on you because I mean, I need this Milotic build, as he predicts me again. Over predictions will cost you, man, because now the Milotic, which I had no answers for, is now Toxic, and that is huge because now this thing can get whittled. Now, after 2 turns of missed predictions, I'm going to go to my Goodra, as he's going to go with Skull. I'm not going to go with Dragon Tail again, because that would just not be no fun for that Milotic. That would be no fun for that Milotic, as Goodra unfortunately gets burned by the Skull, so I'm just going to be leaving Goodra in as Death Fodder, because I really don't need Goodra for this battle. I mean, Goodra puts in work against stuff like the Hydreigon, but I mean, at that amount of HP, I can't just switch in willy-nilly against stuff like this Milotic, Nidoking, and Hydreigon, and the rest of them, basically. So, leaving in Goodra as Death Fodder, I use Thunderbolt, and he predicts that goes from the Nidoking, was a good play on his part. So, he makes, I don't know if this is an over-prediction, a misclick, or he's just underestimating Goodra's bulk, but he goes to the Flamethrower, I live, and hit him up with a nice Dragon Pulse, because Goodra is bulky. Calm Nature Assault Vest, now I'll gladly go down to that burn. Guja put in a little bit of work, but not too much. I mean, it did what it had to do. So I'm going to go into Seregios. Shout out to all you Monster Hunter fans out there. Monster Hunter fans. Monster Hunter. Okay, so we're going to go with the Earthquake, take out King Henry III. Or King Henny. Henny? Yeah, that's definitely Henny. That's not Henry, that's Henny. King Henny III. And he's going to send in Beedrill, and the moment I see a Beedrill, I'm like, okay, this thing's going to use Protect, I'm just going to go with the Draco Dance. But he actually decides not to Mega Evolve. He told me that was a misplay on his part, or a misclick, or he forgot to do it. Either way, I'm a Haxorus at +1. If I play this right, this definitely could have been game. Haxorus and UU at +1 is a huge threat. I go with a +1 Stab, Jolly Natured Outrage. That's over half to a Confagrigus. Now just let that sit in. Confagrigus is extremely bulky, and it just took over half from a physical move. He's gonna go with the Protect, which I don't necessarily agree with this, because now I'm gonna use Outrage. He protects himself, but that's gonna cancel my Outrage, so I won't be confused. So I can just use Outrage again, even though I am mummied now, I'm not Mold Breaker, but the only thing that's gonna help is that I can't Earthquake his Hydreigon, and I mean, if that Hydreigon's coming out, it's gonna get Outraged, but he is going to send the Hydreigon right now, and that kind of basically reveals that he is Timid Scarf. Because if he was Modded Scarf, I would have outsped. If he wasn't Scarfed at all, I would have outsped. And if he was Timid Specs, I would have outsped. So, I mean, that's a Timid Scarf Hydreigon, which just tells me he's locked in the Dragon Pulse. Because I can go into Gagio, my Mega Aggron, probably one of my favorite Pokemon using UU. I'm not even a big fan of Aggron itself, but just how Mega Aggron plays in UU is so freaking fun, because you Mega Evolve, and once you're Mega Evolved, you can take basically any hit in the game, and you know, you can lead off, you can set up your Stealth Rocks, you can Thunder Wave some shit, you can Dragon Tail it out into new shit that can't touch you because you're a Mega Aggron, you can use Heavy Slam on things that are tiny and body them because you're so freaking fat. Whoo! I love myself Mega Aggron. Either way, he sends a Milotic. I'm not trying to catch a Scald. I'm really not trying to catch a Scald. So, gonna go into Levy, because I don't care if Levy's burned. I can always just, you know, Wish, Protect. I used to have Aromatherapy, but I got rid of the Aromatherapy for the Toxic right before this battle. So, hindsight's 2020. I mean, at least I got the Toxic, the Milotic, but I mean, this guy's burning Goodra. He's burning Levy. He's probably gonna burn Aggron. Like, I mean, I just need this thing. Either way, he makes a very, very questionable play. I don't want to say a really bad play, but I don't understand these. He goes into Hydreigon, hard switches into a Fairy-type move, and Hydreigon don't like no Fairy-type move. So that's a dead Hydreigon. That is a pain out of my sock, because Scarf Hydreigon is always a pain. I'm not sure what he was predicting there, because I mean, if he was predicting Aggron, I mean, I can eat the Flamethrower. He's predicting a switch into really anything. I mean, I'm not too worried about it. Either way, he's going to go into Beedrill, and that is the correct play, because I'm going to have to hard switch out into something, as he can get the free Mega Evolution off, doesn't even need to protect, and can hit me out with a Poison Jab, U-turn, or Drill Run, maybe even Knockoff if he has it. But he does reveal that he is not running the Knockoff set, he's running the Drill Run set, catching me off guard, and I mean, look at this. That's a freaking crit from a Mega Beedrill, Mega Aggron eating it up. And by the way, my Mega Aggron has 16 physical defense investment. I'm not running 252 physical defense investment because that is overkill. I'm only running 16, and you saw how well Mega Aggron just took that critical hit Mega Beedrill Drill Run. I'm just gonna Dragon Tail his Milotic back out because I want to see that Mega Beedrill again. Show you some Mega Beedrill as he actually goes in the Infernape, which is not good for me. I do not want to take a close combat, and I really do not want to take a Fire Blast or an Overheat. Probably could take a Fire Punch though. So he's gonna go with Kame-chan. Let's go into close combat, and Kame-chan just eats that up. Freaking 5th gen bulky Blastoise. What you know about bulky Blastoise? So I mean, I got my leftovers. I'm not running Mega Blastoise. I mean, I Mega Aggron's obviously already Mega Evolved. This is Mega Aggron. You know what I'm talking about. As he is mixed attacking Infernape, Blastoise can take that Grass Knot because Blastoise is so bulky. Hit him up with that Skull. He's already a +1 special defense. That's super effective. And I'm in Torrent range. Blastoise. Bulky Blastoise. Who needs a Mega Evolving Blastoise? You can just use Scald with Torrent range and -1 special defense. I mean, Kame-chan coming through! I love myself. I love UU. UU gets me pumped. I want to save Kame-chan because I believe even though that it's on low health, it can still put in some work. So I'm going to hard switch in to my Mega Aggron as he's going to go with the drill. I'm predicting the switch, and it does diddly bumpkus. Just absolutely diddly bumpkus. He's going to use drill run again because he outspeeds me, and I live on 6, and that's another crit as I'm going to go with that heavy slam. Mega B drill got no physical defense, and that thing's a B. I'm a steel-clad Tyrannosaurus Rex! But I'm only at 6 HP left, so I mean, unfortunately, there's no reason to try to wish past for Mega Aggron. I don't need it for the rest of his team, so I'm gonna let Mega Aggron go down. Gagio putting in nothing but the finest, and I will guarantee Gagio's coming back to this channel because that was so much fun. I can't even explain how fun it is to use Mega Aggron. It's not one of my favorite Pokemon at all, but it's definitely one of my favorite Pokemon to use competitively in UU because it just feels so much fun. But I mean, we're down to we're down to the wire right now. I still have, I think, 3 or 4 Pokemon. I'm pretty sure at this point all he has left is Milotic. I'm gonna get the special attack drop. At the end of the day, Levy can definitely wall Milotic because 1, Milotic is toxic and not burned. 2, Milotic can't touch Levy. You can scald me all you want, you can't Dragon Tail me, you can Ice Beam me all you want, but Levy can eat it up, and if he wants to recover all the time, I can Wish all the time, Wish Protect. I mean, that Scald is doing absolutely nothing. My Moonblast is definitely doing more than that Scald is, because I mean, I'm Florges. Especially after the special attack drop that Moonblast does have the chance of giving. I mean, it's Florges is so good. UU is so much fun. UU is definitely a bulkier tier, so I mean, look at my team. It's bulky Blastoise, Mega Aggron, Florges, Goodra. Like, UU is definitely an extremely bulky tier. Definitely a lot more bulky than OU, and definitely less fast-paced than OU, but that's kind of that kind of makes it fun, if you know what I'm saying. Either way, it was a GG. I beat Dorian with my Florges, Blastoise, and Darmanitan left, so it was definitely a good 3-0 victory in my favor. So, question of the day. Let me think now. Oh, I have a good question of the day. If you could have any Pokemon, not other Nintendo characters, it has to be specifically a Pokemon. If you could have any Pokemon put into Smash, what Pokemon would it be? And please tell me the reason why. For me, it would definitely have to be Sceptile. I think Sceptile would be amazing in Smash. It would be a fast character, sort of like Greninja. It wouldn't be too heavy. It would also be in the same weight class as like maybe, I would say the same weight class as Zelda. It wouldn't be super heavy, it wouldn't be super light, because Zelda's a fat bitch. But either way, it'd have long range moves with Bullet Seed. Bullet Seed would probably be its standard B move. Its specials would be kind of like Greninja's, be like Leaf Blade and stuff like that. I don't know, I just see Sceptile being a really cool Pokemon to have in Smash. I could definitely use its tail like Mewtwo's tail with Slam. Yeah, I don't know, I'm a Sceptile fanboy, but I would think Sceptile would be amazing in Smash. So please tell me, who would you want to see in Smash who's a Pokemon character? And for the sake of it, please make it a little bit believable. Like, don't say you want Poochyena in Smash because Poochyena is your favorite Pokemon, but it's a little puppy dog. Because a little puppy dog, actually, no, I can't even say that because Duck Hunt Dog's in the game, but I mean... Okay, essentially just say, don't say you don't want Caterpie for Smash, because, I mean, Caterpie ain't doing nothing in Smash Bros. Caterpie ain't taking on Falcon Punch! Either way. Like, comment, subscribe, let's hope to hit 10 likes, and I will see you guys later, hopefully pretty soon. If we hit 10 likes, I will definitely have a new video coming your way. Another Wi-Fi battle. The next one will be an OU Wi-Fi battle. Probably still get somebody swamped, because we had 2 great Wi-Fi battles the other day. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.